Hello everyone, today we're checking out two boutique wahs, one made by Xotic and the other one the Friedman Gold 72. Now between the two of them, the Xotic has much more tweaking options compared to the Friedman. The Friedman has a 3-way toggle switch to change the voicing of the wah, and there's a switch inside to flick it between buffered and true bypass. Now in comparison to the Xotic wah, there is much more tweaking options. There's 4 knobs on the side of it. There's a bass, treble, Q and bias. And if you open up the inside of the pedal, there are more dip switches in there. There's 4 more. So those additional dip switches can help you tweak the tone even further. You can cut the presence so it's not too shrill. You can make it more vocal. You can also activate a knob within it called the input trim. And with that knob, you can kind of make the signal a bit more hot so the wah kind of pops out even more. Both of them can be battery operated, although you'll have to open the entire back cover to access the battery. Or of course, it can take an adapter. Finally, a couple more major differences are with the size of the wah. The Xotic is slightly smaller, and also with the foot switch. The Friedman is a clickable switch and the Xotic is a soft click, so you don't hear the switch clicking off. So it's going to be slightly difficult to compare the two in the sense that the Xotic has much more tweaking options. So I'm just going to tweak the wah and play them as I go. We're going to start with a high gain tone. I'm using my Ibanez AZ242BC going into an orange Jim Root Terror. So what you're going to hear me do in this first part is I'm going to play the Friedman wah first. I'm just going to flick through the different toggle switches, starting on the bottom position, going to the middle and going to the top position. Then we're going to swap out to the Xotic wah. I'm going to play it with all the settings in the middle, nothing tweaked inside. And then I'll fool around with the knobs a bit. And finally, with the dip switches inside, I'm going to leave them on the default setting. And what I'm going to do next is activate the 2nd and 4th dip switch. So the default mode is number 1 is on, number 2 is off, number 3 is on, number 4 is off. I'm going to turn on 2 and 4. So basically, I have all the dip switches activated. And by activating the 2nd dip switch, you will activate the input trim knob. So I'm going to set that in the middle. Now let's check out the wah on some clean tones. I'm going to reset the dip switches on the Xotic to the second and fourth dip switch being off, and then of course I'm going to turn them back on. So there you go, that was the comparison between the Friedman Gold 72 and the Xotic wah. Some minor comments, I kind of felt that the Friedman was a more throaty kind of wah, so it works really well with high gain tone. The Xotic is very clear, very pronounced. Both of them are built with the utmost quality, with the Friedman being much more lighter compared to the Xotic wah. So let us know what you think about the tones of each wah pedal here. Check out musicbliss.com.my for pricing info, give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, subscribe for more content, and see you real soon.